Hey Vikings!
I'm Karley.
And I'm Kaylee.
And welcome back to this week's broadcast.
Did you hear about all the students inducted into National Honor Society?
Oh yeah, I wonder what goes on in the application process.
I hear you have to work hard and be a leader.
Let's go hear about what Mrs. Rother and some of the students have to say.
The Northwest National Honor Society held their annual induction for new members on Monday, November 4th.
I'm Mrs. Rother and I'm the National Honor Society advisor. National Honor Society, actually we have a chapter here, but it's a national organization that was started in 1921 that celebrates and promotes character, leadership, scholarship, and service in students. It starts out with I get a list of students that academically would be eligible, and teachers then vote or nominate students on that list that they believe have all four of those qualities or show those qualities. If students have enough nominations, then they are invited to apply for National Honor Society. And then if they choose to accept the invitation, they complete the application. And so then once that Teachers Council has voted, then I send out an invitation to become a member. They would go through our ceremony to be inducted into our chapter of the National Honor Society.
While in the chapter, students must meet specific requirements and show characteristics from the 4 pillars.
My name is Hayden Atkins and I am the National Honor Society Secretary. The requirements for each semester in National Honor Society is to pay your dues. It's about $25. You have to attend the meetings that we have each month. Usually it's on a Thursday or Tuesday. And then you have to do 5 community service hours and 1 through National Honor Society. At the induction ceremony, I went up and discussed about our pillars that we have in National Honor Society, and we inducted new members into National Honor Society that night. The most important pillar in National Honor Society is character. Character is, who you are when you're around other people, what you do when people aren't looking, and how you handle adversity, and I think that's the most important pillar.
National Honor Society is active at Northwest, sponsoring the blood drive and numerous other volunteer opportunities.
My name's Ella Chapman. I'm a sophomore. They first emailed us and they told us that teachers had nominated us, and then we had to fill out an application. It basically just asked us questions like about our grades and stuff and how many community service hours we had. And I applied because it was going to look good on a resume, and it was mainly just like my sisters had already been in it and I knew that they benefited from it a lot, and it also offers a lot of volunteer opportunities, and so I like doing that. I'm most looking forward to like the volunteer opportunities that it has, like the blood drive.
Congratulations to all the new Northwest National Honor Society inductees. It's really cool seeing these Vikings prioritize their academics.
Yeah, some of them are even in activities too.
I know fall activities just ended, but some are just starting their season.
Oh yeah, I heard one act perform this weekend.
Let's go take a look at what their show entails and how their performance went.
Last Saturday, the Northwest One Act performed their show, The Lottery, for the public.
One Act is competitive theater. We take a 30-minute show and we develop it over a couple months, and then we go to different competitions and perform it. This year we're going to 3 competitions, and we'll host our own conference competition, and then we go to districts in December.
One Act is basically like play production and doing a play. And it involves a lot of people. Like you have your actors, and then you have your crew, and you have backstage crew, which is your set people, and then also like your makeup and your hair and your costumes, and then you have people backstage who are doing the like lighting and the sounds of everything, and then your actors are just acting.
It's just kind of a shorter version of theater. Kids come up, they memorize lines. We get 1 show every year, so we practice a lot of that.
Cast and crew have been very busy these past few months preparing for their competition season.
Anyone that wants to be involved in One Act can be in One Act. There are certain limitations. If you want to be on stage, we do ask that you audition at the beginning of the season when we hold auditions, which is usually right after a musical. But if you want to be backstage and help with tech, lights, sound, costumes, makeup, that sort of thing, you can kind of walk in a little bit later and be like, hey, I want to join One Act, and we can usually get that set up.
I didn't have any say in how it got chosen. I know some of our student directors kind of helped, but I know it was based a lot on what our cast was and what our cast abilities were.
So this is one that we looked at last year, but unfortunately we didn't have enough people in One Act to do it, and so it was still in the pile of things that we'd like to do. And So the lottery came about this year because we had 30 people audition, about 50 people in total in the group. And we thought that with this group, they're going to do a great job with it.
The lottery is based off the short story written by Shirley Jackson. It was first published in The New Yorker on June 26, 1948.
We rehearse Tuesday nights from 6 to 8 and then Wednesdays from 3:45 to 6.
I'm student director. I kind of make sure lights, sound, everything, all that goes accordingly, but they all do a good job, everyone in crew does, so I don't really have to do too much.
So the lottery is basically this like town's tradition. It's where there's this box up at the front and it has a slip of paper for each like family. And then one slip of paper has a black dot on it, and then that family, everyone in the family draws, and whoever ends up with like the final black dot, they get stoned to death.
Good luck to the Northwest One Act as they continue with the competition season.
Wow, their performance was really good.
I know, most of the theater is just beginning their competition season.
I wonder what the Viking athletes are doing during the off-season in the weight room to stay in shape.
Let's get an inside look on what people in sports performance are doing.
Sports performance is a great way for Northwest athletes to condition and lift during the school day.
Freshman year, you gotta work hard, prove yourself, and then they decide if you're good enough to go into SP or need a couple more years in ST. I play football.
I play softball. To be an SP, you have to go through summer weights, and then at the end of summer weights, Coach Mack and the other strength coaches will decide if you are ready to be an SP or if you just need to start at ST and work your way up.
SP is a little bit more fast-paced, get stuff done quicker, and the reason I took that class is for football, get better, get faster, get stronger. For football.
Strength training focuses on the foundations of lifting.
SP is just a higher level weightlifting class. ST, they kind of take things slower and just get the hang of things, while SP, you should know what you're doing, and all the lifts, you should know how to do them correctly. I was actually put in SP by Coach Mack at the end of freshman year weights, and he just pushed me to be in there, and I was really happy that he put me in there.
Student athletes have the opportunity to learn many different types of lifts.
My favorite lift is like squat. The most difficult lift is probably, I'd say, power clean.
My favorite lift is probably back squat. The most difficult lift, it's not really a lift, it's probably body saws. We have this like glute ham roller that we use for body saws, but I don't mind them.
Say on Monday, we like bench, do more upper body workouts. Days like Wednesday, on like a full week, we usually just run.
To start, we either have fast warm-up or rollout. Usually Mondays and Wednesdays it's fast warm-up, and then the other days are rollout. We just go through, and then we have band stretches, and then we start our lifts, our main lift, and then we do side lifts.
If you're interested in the sports performance class, talk to your lifting coaches.
Wow, those workouts seem to really benefit our athletes so they can excel during their sports seasons.
Some of those workouts look tricky.
Yeah, very precarious.
Do you even know how to spell that?
Well, most people probably can't.
Let's see how good our Vikings really are at spelling.
Hey Vikings, welcome back to this week's Viking in the Village. I'm Leah.
And I'm Alicia, and today we're seeing which Vikings can spell tough words.
Let's go. Spell the word Massachusetts.
Oh my gosh.
Massachusetts. M-A-S-C-H-U-S-E-T-T-S.
M-A-S-S-E-S-C-H-U.
I'm just going to stop you there. Banana.
B-A-N-A-N.
Wait.
It's bananas.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. How do you spell autumn?
A-U-T-U-M.
Okay.
Okay, spell the word Hanukkah. Hanukkah, H-A-U-N. Wrong.
Oh, wait, okay, so H-A-N-U-K-K. A-U-H.
Wrong. The word sophomore.
S-O-P-H-M-O-R-E.
Wrong.
Yeah, blueberry.
B-L-U. B-R-Y. Right? Blueberry. Yeah. E-U-E-B berry.
Huh?
How do you spell the word embarrassing?
EMBARRSING.
What's the difference between the 3 2s?
2 is like you have 2 things. TOO is like I would like to. 2 as well.
Going to a place is just TO.
Just TO?
Yeah.
I think.
Do you know how to spell hot to go?
Hot to go.
HOTTOGO. Okay, I'm ready. RA is a 2 SS or double single S B ER I something like that. I don't know.
Did you just say ERI?
Raspberry. Yeah, it's about right.
Bruh.
What's your favorite fruit?
Pineapple, and I don't know how to spell it.
PPAP.
RASPBERRY.
Wow, they really impressed me with their spelling.
I know, same. They did really good.
Well, that's it for this week's broadcast.
I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Karley.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.